All right, y'all, I have some baked potatoes. We're putting these at the bottom of our little bundt pan, all right? On top of this here, let's see, next what we're gonna put on is a little bit of extra sharp cheddar cheese. Spreading this all the way around, all right? Y'all are gonna love this easy, I guess it's I don't know if it's a dinner. I mean, I would eat it as a dinner, but whatever y'all want. All right, butter, I have 1 stick of melted butter here. We're gonna pour about half of it right on top for now. Y'all are gonna love this so much, I already know. All right, and then we have some green onions, all right? We do need a little seasoning, so I'm gonna use some salt. Use a little pepper. I like a little garlic powder. All right, and then a little bit of, have some minced onion, all right? So a little bit of this too for flavor. Even though we already have green onion, I like this stuff too. All right, that's great. All right, y'all, next, I have, this is 1 package of cooked bacon. So I cooked it yesterday because I was preparing for my day. I cooked it yesterday and had it in the fridge, so I just chopped it up, all right? So I just baked the potatoes this morning, 1 package of bacon. Y'all are gonna love this so much, I already know. All right, now y'all, the fun part. We have this little thing. Now we're gonna mash everything together, all right? We're gonna try. Y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all, this is a recipe. You know, sometimes I see recipes online and they give me inspiration. Sometimes I completely make things up. This is something I completely made up, but it's delicious. Y'all are gonna love this. And you know what else, y'all? I love my red silicone bundt pan. So, okay, so we're not mashing these all the way, but just like smashing them down so they kind of mold to the bundt pan, all right? That's what we're doing here, very important. All right. And you know what, y'all? I kind of just want to use my hands, but actually these potatoes are hot, so we ain't gonna do that. All right, that looks great. So now, y'all, I actually have, I have some more potatoes here. I baked a lot of potatoes this morning. Do y'all like potatoes? I want to try it. I wonder if it's good. I haven't had a plain baked potato in so long. Have you, Bridgie? Like just a baked potato,
a while,
right?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna put some more potatoes here. They taste good though. I don't know. Okay, we're doing this now. All right, so we're making a layer. Wow, this is gonna be beautiful. A potato cake, a potato bundt cake, but this is gonna be so special, y'all. All right, so now I'm gonna have another bite. Potato. Right, y'all. I'm going crazy. The rest of our butter, right on top. All right. And one more thing before we finish this, we're taking a little more cheese because ain't no such thing as too much cheese. Another layer of cheese. Okay, extra sharp cheddar. And this cheese, y'all, I'm in one of those phases where I shredded my own cheese. So I go in phases. I know y'all understand. All right, a little more green onion. We're gonna put this in the oven at 350. I would say about 20 to 30 minutes. And then I'm gonna show y'all how I like to garnish this. I'm so excited. Oh, y'all, look at my little baby Kevin. He's so cute. Oh my goodness. I love when he acts like a little baby. Me and Fred are building the cats a catio. They like going outside lately, so we're building them a nice little catio. He's so excited, right, baby? Why are you so cute? Y'all, I'm just gonna keep holding him. You have to watch. Oh, he's purring. Oh my goodness. Baby, oh, I love you so much. Okay, baby. He's like, I just wanna go outside. That's all he wants to do. All right, y'all, here we have our baked potato bundt cake. I'm excited, y'all. This is gonna be so good. So guess what? My favorite time. Kevin's right there. He's just waiting for a treat. All right, we gotta flip this over. Okay, it came right out. All right, y'all. Y'all, look at this. Oh my goodness, y'all. Y'all, I'm so excited. I'm gonna get a little bowl because, sorry, y'all. All right, that's what we're gonna do. Right there. Little sour cream. Right in the middle, okay? I'm excited about this one, y'all. Y'all really, I mean, I'm excited about everything. Y'all know how it is. I just get excited. I get so excited. And then also, y'all, a little bit of green onion, all right? So here we have our baked potato casserole. And time to try it. This is gonna be good. I'm excited. All right, we're gonna cut into this. I'm like, I don't even know how to eat this. It's a Kristen's Friends original creation, y'all, right here. Let's get this here. I mean, we got bacon in here, cheese, all kinds of stuff. All right, you know what, y'all? I was gonna try and get a slice, but it ain't really sliced. It's kind of falling apart. But we got, oh, give me some of that bacon. Give me that bacon back. All right, y'all, that's what we're gonna do. It's hot. Oh my goodness. Okay, y'all need to make this. This is seriously one of the best things I've ever eaten in my life. Y'all should make it. It's so good. I'm gonna keep eating it because I'm hungry. Yum, yum, yum. All right, y'all. I guess I need a spatula. Oh no, almost. 2 containers, 2 family-sized containers of refrigerated mashed potatoes. If y'all want to make mashed potatoes, you can, but we doing an easy hack, all right? We have 1 package of Velveeta cheese shreds, an 8-ounce package, right on in, right on top. Look at that. All right, y'all. This is the mashed potatoes I use, 2 of those. All right, we have 1 package of cooked bacon. I cooked this morning, so we're gonna put this right on top. Do y'all know where I'm going with this soup? I bet y'all do. I bet y'all do. This looks amazing so far, though. I'm excited. All right, y'all, guess what else we need? Green onion. That's right, right on top. All right, y'all, so this is an easy potato soup hack. Now we're gonna add about 2 cups of whole milk. About 2 cups or so. I think that's probably about 2 cups. All right, we also need a little bit of chicken broth, about a cup or so. I think that's good. What else do we need? Now we need to give it a little mixy and a little seasoning, a little garlic powder. And you know what, I was gonna put salt, but we really don't need salt because of the bacon. Little pepper. And now we're gonna give it a little mix because I wanna see if we need more liquid. I'm not sure yet. But this is an easy way to make delicious baked potato soup. It's gonna be creamy and delicious, and I feel like I honestly could just eat it right now and I would be happy. Honestly, I think this texture is perfect. I like my potato soup a little thick. A little thick. All right, y'all. Oh, I know what we forgot. We need one more thing, Bridgie. I almost forgot. Y'all, I shouldn't have stirred it yet because now these are just gonna sink. We have 1 stick of butter. You know what else would be good in here? Cream cheese. I think cream cheese would be good in everything, Bridgie, don't you?
Oh yeah, I love that stuff.
It's so good. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna cover this. We're gonna cook this on high for like 2 hours or so just to get everything to like melt together, I guess. And then I'm gonna show y'all how I like to garnish it. But this is an amazing, easy potato soup hack. Clanky, Clanky, you good boy. Yeah, that's a good baby. You want some treats, baby? Will you see bees? Are you gonna be kinky? You little baby. Okay. Y'all hear that little growl? Okay, I'll put you down. Here, have some treats, baby. There you go. Have some treats. There you go. Maybe he'll be happy now. All right, y'all. All right, y'all, let's open this up. So this was the potato soup hack that we used. We made with mashed potatoes, y'all. This is so good. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie, I already tried it. Y'all, honestly, a lot of times I try things before, not a lot, but sometimes, just to make sure they're good. Because if they're not good, then I'm not gonna show y'all. But yeah, that's it. So this is hearty and thick. And yeah, so let's put some in here. If y'all want it thicker, you can use less liquid, but I think it's the perfect consistency for a creamy soup, y'all. All right, I'll move this to the side. Y'all have more bacon and you want to put some on top, you can. I don't, but I have some cheese. I'm gonna put a little cheese on top, even though we already have our Velveeta in there, and then a little green onion, y'all. You know what else we need? A little pepper, just because it'll look pretty. Look at that. That is like a beautiful gourmet work of soup art. So time to try it, y'all. I'm excited, even though I already did. I had to make sure it was good, y'all. It's gonna be hot, but all right, here we go. Here we go, y'all. Amazing potato soup hack. Here we go. Y'all, okay. I know that I want to hit it harder, but I don't want to hurt my hand. But y'all, this is so good. I don't even know. I'm speechless. It's so good. All right, y'all, we have a 2-pound bag of frozen hash browns right on into our bowl. We're gonna add 1 container of French onion dip. Y'all can use whatever kind you like. How big is this? 15 ounces, all right? Whatever kind you like. I like this kind. I love French onion dip. I like any kind, y'all. I've never met a French onion dip I didn't like. Do you like French onion dip, Bridgie?
I do.
It's so good. Anyways, all right. Look, I'm even using my spatula to get it all out, y'all. I'm spatulaing it out. 1 can of cream of chicken soup Jello. I know it's more like pudding, but it's more fun saying cream of chicken soup Jello. All right. I have a spatula, so I'll just use that today rather than hurting my hand. Okay. Cream of chicken soup Jello. All right, y'all. Yep, just like here. All right, great. What else are we adding to this? We're adding some green onion. Duh. Good amount of green onion. We're adding a little bit of onion powder. I don't know, that much, y'all. Y'all know how I measure. Y'all know by now, right? A little bit of garlic powder. I like garlic. And a little bit of black pepper. All right, and then we also add about 1 cup of shredded cheddar cheese. Okay, so now y'all, we're gonna mix this together. So I'm bringing this to a party today, and this recipe is called party potatoes, all right? And I'm bringing it to a party. So I'm putting it in this foil pan because then I don't have to leave my dish there and I don't have to wash any dishes. You know, y'all, don't y'all, when y'all go to parties, don't you like just use foil pans because otherwise you're never gonna get your dish back? I don't know. Is that just me? Do I need to get some new friends who like to keep my dishes? All right, y'all. So once that's good and mixed, we're gonna try to not make a mess. We're just gonna dump it. That's mixed real good, right, Bridget? So we're gonna smash it down. We got our party potatoes. For our party we're going to, now we're gonna add a little more cheese. Okay, and that's at least another cup. Y'all can add 2 cups if you want. So this is fun. Y'all can also like make this on the grill in the summertime. I know it's crazy to talk about summer, but it's been like in the 80s here in Las Vegas, so it feels like summer to me, right, Bridgie? Mm-hmm. So we put a lot of cheese because we love cheese. All right. Yeah, you know what? Okay, I probably used like more than 2 cups of cheese, but anyways. Okay, y'all, now we're gonna put a little more green onion and sour cream and onion chips. These are so good, and that's it. So we're gonna crumple them up. What size bag is this? This is an 8-ounce bag, all right? I'm gonna crumple this up, and then I'm gonna sprinkle these on top. All right, sour cream and onion, potato chips. I don't know why I was sprinkling, because we all knew I was gonna do that the whole time, especially Bridgie. Look, I got some sour cream on my arm. It happens, y'all. All right, that looks great. Okay, now y'all, the last step, we have about a half stick of melted butter. We're gonna pour this, I guess, you know what, in hindsight, I should have used butter squares, but I don't know. I'm just using some melted butter right on top of our chips. All right, we put this in the oven at 350 for about 45 minutes. I feel like we need a little more green onion on top because it looks too white. And that's it, y'all are gonna love these party potatoes. All right, y'all, so these were the party potatoes. Party, woo, for vacay. We're going on vacay with party potatoes, frozen hash browns, cheese, cream of stuffed soup, sour cream and onion chips. Oh my goodness, y'all, that just looks so good, Bridgie. Wow, that is like a beautiful work of food art that I made and I'm going to eat. Let's put these party potatoes in my bowl. I don't even, if there was party potatoes at the party I went to, I would be happy. I wouldn't even need anything else. I'd just be like, give me some party potatoes. Even though I'm so full, but that's okay. Here we go. Okay, y'all. This is the last thing I'm tasting today on the day I'm wearing my vacay shirt. And I was just telling Bridgie how full I am, but watch me shovel more of this in my mouth because it's so good. Oh. All right, y'all. I know this might look like ice cream, but it's not. Guess what it is? Leftover mashed potatoes. I know y'all think I'm crazy that I have leftover mashed potatoes. Well, they ain't really leftover. I made them for this recipe. But if you ever have leftover mashed potatoes, even if you don't, this is a great recipe, all right? So I'm just using my little ice cream scooper here. I have this large muffin tin, and I'm gonna, put about a scoop in each one, all right? So I love making these. I think it's so much fun. So we're gonna put a little bit of green onion on top of each one. I already made these mashed potatoes with some chives. All right, and I sprayed my pan with some oil, all right? Just like that. All right, next, I have some Velveeta cheese. So I'm just gonna push this right in the center, like so. All right, I'm just gonna put a little square in each one. If y'all wanna use shredded cheese, you can. I forgot to shred cheese today, so we improvising, but Velveeta's great in this dish, all right? So I also like to use a little bit of cream cheese, just a little bit. So we're gonna put a little dollop on each one too, all right? Just a little bit. Cutting these in half. Y'all can do whatever you'd like. These are totally customizable, y'all, all right? But I like cream cheese in my mashed potatoes. I think it tastes good. My daddy used to make them that way, and I think they're delicious. All right, I already put green onion. All right. Now, y'all, what I'm going to do here, I have some deli ham. So I'm just going to put a little bit of ham in each one of these, all right? If y'all want to use bacon, you can, but today I'm using ham. It's good. It's delicious. It still tastes yummy. So this is a great, fun side dish. Y'all can even eat this as like an appetizer, but I think these are so much fun to make these little mashed potato muffin cups, all right? So I'm putting a little bit everywhere. So my mashed potatoes, I just make them good old-fashioned way with milk and butter. And I put a little chives in mine, all right? So if y'all, yeah, you see how I'm just putting this right on top, but I'm so excited. Y'all are gonna love these. Y'all are gonna love these. All right. So now, I think that's good. Use as much or as little as you like, y'all. Again, it's up to you. Whatever makes you happy, all right? Now I'm gonna take, I'm gonna wipe my hands here. I'm gonna take a little bit of pepper on top of each one. I'm gonna try. My hand's real sticky. I need to get one of those electric ones, y'all. All right, little pepper. There we go. All right, y'all. So now what we're gonna do, I have a little bit left, so I'm just gonna put a little more right on top, all right? And I'm gonna smash it down. So we have these little cups of love, little cups of happiness. I've never met a potato I didn't like, y'all, and we're gonna use all these potatoes, all right? Wanna make sure our cups are full. I'm gonna push them down. Oh yeah, y'all, this is gonna be so good. I'm so excited. So excited, doot, doot, doot. I'm gonna start a singing career. Yeah, I'm just kidding, I'm not. Don't be mean, don't be mean. I know I can't sing. I was just joking around, y'all, all right? All right, perfect. So finish these off. I know I already used some green onion, but so now we're gonna use a little more chive on top. Little chive, little chive. All right, y'all, we're putting these in the oven at 350 for about 20 minutes. Y'all are gonna love these easy little mashed potato cups. All right, y'all, here we have our little mashed potato cups that we made. Look, I'm like, I can't decide which way. Bridgie, am I confusing you? Woo! All right, y'all, that's how it's gonna be. All right, so I'm gonna take a few of these out using this very small thing. All right, y'all, so before I plate these up, I'm just gonna show you, all right? So it's like a little perfect cup of deliciousness. So I'm gonna put a few on this little plate, and then I'm gonna show y'all what I like to put on at the end, all right? And then y'all can serve these however you'd like. Let's see, I like this one too. All right, look at that, so cute. All right, y'all, so now to finish these off, I'm just gonna put a little dollop of sour cream on top of each one. Little sour cream. There we go, yes, I'm using my fingers. All right, little sour cream. We're gonna put a little more chive, just because it looks pretty, y'all, all right? And I ran out of green onion, so chive it is. And then guess what, y'all, I found my bacon. And put a little bacon right on top. All right, so that's it. So now, look how cute these are, y'all. So cute. I just love these. I think they're too pretty to eat, but I'm gonna take a bite. Okay, I feel like, should I just pick one up? Do you think, yeah, maybe I should do that. All right, I'm gonna smash, even though it looks pretty, I'm gonna smash that down. I'm just gonna pick one up and take a bite. A big old bite. Y'all, these are so good. And I just got a nice mouthful of cream cheese. But you know what? I love cream cheese. That's why I was laughing though. I couldn't help myself. So I'm just gonna have another bite over here. Y'all should totally make these. All right, y'all, I have 1.5 pounds here of these cooked baby potatoes. Now what we're gonna do, I have some bacon bits. I'm gonna put some right there. A good amount, I love bacon. All right, we're gonna take this thing though, we don't wanna eat that. And then we also taken some sharp cheddar cheese. I'm putting that on the other side. I don't know however much that is. And then some green onions right in the middle, all right? That looks great. So now y'all, we're gonna move this to the side and I'm gonna use this bowl. So we're gonna take here about a cup of mayonnaise, which I feel like one of y'all just told me a hack to get the rest of this stuff out, but I didn't even read it. So, okay, I'm gonna figure that one out later, but I have some more right here. But I didn't wanna waste, so we're gonna use about a cup of mayonnaise. Oh, this is a workout, wow. Okay, you know what? I feel like that's great. Whew. Cup of mayonnaise and about a cup of sour cream. That's about how much is left in here. But we're gonna try a different way of getting it out, get it out, y'all. 1 cup of mayonnaise, 1 cup of sour cream, give or take. I think I have a little bit more than a cup of sour cream, but we're a little under in our mayonnaise department, so we're gonna go with it. Let me get this all out of here. All right. Now to this, we're gonna add 1 packet of ranch seasoning, right like that, all right? And that's it. Now I'm gonna get, I feel like a whisk might work better for this. So I'm just gonna move this here for now. We're gonna whisk this together. We're gonna try, all right. Sour cream, mayonnaise, ranch seasoning. Nice and easy. And you know what? I know we already have, we're gonna put a few green onions in here just cause I want to. I don't know what, that ain't gonna make no difference. I put like 4 slices in here, but that's all right. Okay, y'all, that's good. And all right. I feel like I should just point because at this, I'm going crazy, y'all. So we're gonna mix this together first, all right, before we put our wet ingredients in. But y'all, this is a simple, easy dish, side dish to take to your summer barbecues. Everyone loves it all the time, y'all. Every time I make this, it's always gone. Like this size batch is way too small, but that's all right. All right, so now we're gonna take our ranch mixture. We're gonna pour it right on top of our potatoes, our bacon, and our cheese. And you know what, y'all, I was gonna add some spinach to this, but why would I do that? I feel like that'll just ruin it, right? I don't know. If you wanna be healthy, you can like cut up some spinach and add it in, but I don't think it needs it, y'all. All right, there we go. Put that right over there. And now I'm just gonna give this a little mix. And I'm probably gonna give it a mix with a bigger spatula because this one is way too small. I don't know what I'm thinking. Sometimes I'm not. Sometimes I'm not thinking, y'all. All right, so as with any salad, this is like a cold salad that's great for a barbecue. It'll go great with burgers, hot dogs, anything, y'all. And I love potato salad. This is much different than the potato salad my mama used to make, but you know what? I think it's delicious. It's like a loaded potato salad, y'all. My arm hurts, but that's okay. All right, so we're just gonna keep giving this a mix. If y'all let this sit for a few hours or overnight, it's delicious, but we ain't gonna do that because we busy. We're gonna try it right now. All right, y'all, so that's mixed good enough, all right? So before I serve this, I usually like to do, I like to do one more thing, all right? I like to put a little more cheese right on top, and I'm just gonna sprinkle it like a little pile right in the middle. And I like to do a little bit bacon right on the middle. I know there's already some in there, but then if people want extra, they can have extra. And then a little bit of green onion, all right? And that's how I'd serve it, in a cleaner bowl. I'd wipe this off, I feel like it would look nicer, but my hand's a mess. And that's that. So guess what, y'all? It's time to try it. I'm making a big old mess over here. So I'm gonna use these because I feel like it. And I can do whatever I want because I'm in my house, y'all. I should get a cat. All right. You know what, y'all? You know how I'm gonna eat this? I'm gonna use my fingers. How about that? What do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about that? It's gonna be delicious. Y'all. I'm telling y'all, if you've never made this bacon ranch potato salad, it's so good. You have to try it. Hiya! Okay, y'all. So I have 4 baked potatoes, all right? So I'm actually only gonna use 2 of them for this recipe, but I made 4 just in case I messed anything up. I have a bowl right here. I'm just gonna put this right here. So what we have to do here, y'all, is scoop out the potato, okay? So we're gonna scoop out most of this potato. All right, y'all, so I'm glad I made extras because I messed up half of them. So I was smart by making double what I needed because half of them are messed up. So we have our potatoes in here. I'm gonna add some melted butter. It's about half a stick of butter. I'm gonna add a little bit of garlic. What else? A little bit of salt. A little bit of pepper. Oh my goodness. Okay, and I forgot to add some milk. I have some heavy cream. I'm just gonna grab it right over here, y'all. Basically, we're making a little bit of I don't know, that's too much, but it doesn't matter. A little bit of mashed potatoes. All right, y'all, so now that this is mixed up, I'm taking a little ice cream scoop and I'm gonna put 1 scoop of these chunky mashed potatoes inside each of these little boats. Now, this might be too much for that little one, but that's okay. And then we're gonna save the mashed potatoes for later. Actually, I'm gonna try them and see if they're good. I bet they're real good. Y'all. Okay, you know what? Those are good. Okay, now y'all have a spoon here. I'm gonna kind of mash this back in, and we're gonna make sure there's a little hole in the center, okay? Kind of like that. Okay, so we're basically, y'all, we're making like a gluten-free breakfast, okay? But this is like a genius idea. I'm gonna tell y'all I did not make it up. I learned it on the internet, but I love potatoes, and I love bacon, and I love breakfast, so we're making some twice-baked breakfast potatoes. Bridgie, when was the last time you had mashed potatoes?
When did I? Recently, actually, I feel like.
Really?
Like a month ago, maybe?
That looks so cute. This is making me happy, Bridgie. I feel like I haven't had mashed potatoes since like Thanksgiving, so.
Yeah, I guess it's true, huh?
Oh, well, this is dripping out, but that's okay. We're gonna do our best to keep it inside. All right, y'all, so I'm gonna put a little bit of chives on top of each one. I'm just cutting them fresh, okay? Because that's what I like to do. And I also like to hold them weird while I do that, but it's okay. All right, it looks cute, let's see. Okay, so we also need, let me see if we need a little salt and pepper. A little bit on top of the egg, a little bit, okay, a little bit of pepper too. Pepper. Now at this point, y'all, cheese, optional. I think I need to add it. Actually, in hindsight, I should have put the cheese on the bottom, but it's okay. But this looks so cute. I'm excited, Bridgie.
Yeah.
All right, let's put a little cheese. These are gonna be delicious. They might overflow, but that's okay. All right, we're gonna put a little bit of cheese on top of each one. Yummy breakfast, twice baked breakfast potatoes. This is a winner, y'all. I already know this is gonna be good. I feel like this one's gonna overflow, but it's totally fine. All right, 350 degrees. I feel like these should cook, I don't know, but probably about 20 minutes or so. I'm so excited. Are you tired, baby? He's like, Mom, these lights are so bright. Have you been waking me up every morning, baby? He sits right next to my head and meows so loud, the highest pitch meow ever, but it's okay because you're so cute. He like needs me in the morning. It's real cute. Like he's not very, look, oh my gosh, y'all look, he's holding my arm. He's holding my arm right now. He likes in the morning as well. He likes to be held like a baby. He purrs so loud until I pick him up, and he likes to be held like a baby for like 5 minutes in the morning. Oh, my little baby. I just love you so much. It's almost your birthday. Yeah, we're gonna have a party for your birthday this year, baby biscuit. You're gonna be 3. All right, y'all, twice baked breakfast potatoes. You know what? I was just gonna have a bite, but I feel like I should cut one of them in half. So these are gonna be so good, y'all. I took them out of the oven a while ago, but look at that. Look how good that looks. So if y'all want the eggs a little less done, don't cook them as long. But also, I cooked them, I forgot, I think I cooked them for 20 minutes, but I'll also let them sit for a while. Like, they're not hot anymore, but that's okay. They're gonna be good. Here we go, y'all. Y'all. Okay, you know what? Poopy. Y'all, these are so good. Y'all should try them. All right, y'all, we starting with some olive oil, a good amount. I don't know how much that is, but it's a lot, but that's all right. Okay, we seasoning this up. Some parsley. We using some thyme, which is, oh, this is basil. Okay, just kidding. We're using basil and thyme. Basil, we're using some thyme. Come on out. Man, it's like, why won't it come out? All right, we're using some garlic powder. All right, and then we're using some salt, Himalayan pink salt, and pepper. I'm just eyeballing this recipe, y'all, but we might need to add more oil, but we'll see. All right, we're gonna give this a little mix. Just like that. All right, y'all. Now, we're gonna take our potatoes and throw them in. All right, y'all, diced up wedge potatoes, just like that. We're gonna give these a little stir, get them nice and coated with the olive oil, all right? Now, y'all, this is one of them viral recipes I saw online that has been around for a little bit, but I haven't tried it yet. So guess what? I decided that today was the day I was gonna try it because I think these are gonna be delicious. So we have this bacon dish right here, and we're actually gonna pour a little bit of this oil at the bottom of the bacon dish before we even put the potatoes, all right? Our seasoned olive oil. So we're gonna move this around like so. Yep, this is working great. This spatula is doing the trick, wow. Oh. Okay, y'all, and now what we're putting on here is Parmesan cheese. Okay, actually, I'm gonna open the big side. We're putting a nice layer of Parmesan cheese right on top of the oil. Have y'all seen this viral potato hack? It's supposed to be amazing, but we put a nice thick layer of Parmesan cheese, all right? I'm gonna pat that down. I don't know if you have to pat it down, but y'all know I like playing with my food. So now we're gonna take these potato wedges, and we're just gonna line them up right on top of our Parmesan cheese, all right? Like so. I'm excited. I feel like this is gonna be so good. All right. Just like so. Our coated potato wedges. And yeah, y'all can cut them as thick or as thin as you like. I just cut them like this. Actually, my friend cut them like this. My friend Anthony T. Y'all know him? He's my friend. He's been making videos too. That's all. So he's a good cook. Maybe better than me, but you know what? Maybe I'm funnier. I don't know. All right, y'all. We have one extra potato, but I'm just gonna leave that to the side. All right, we're gonna take the rest of this seasoned oil, and we're just gonna pour it right on top of our potatoes, all right? All right, y'all. And you know what else we're gonna do? I mean, Then they just put it in the oven, but I'm putting more cheese on top. So I have some shredded Parmesan. I'm just gonna use the rest and put this right on top. I think these are supposed to have a lot of cheese. All right, oh, yep, yeah, right there especially. That was on purpose, y'all, just so y'all know. Okay, all right, y'all, we're putting this in the oven at 350 for about 40 minutes, and I'm so excited to try these little potato wedges. All right, y'all, I just took these potatoes out of the oven. They're gonna be real hot, but look at this right here. Look, the cheese got all crispy, but that's what's supposed to happen. This is like a viral thing. So you're supposed to be able to like peel this whole thing up, and then you got these like crispy, let's see. How's that look? Ooh, that actually looks real good, don't it? I think so. All right, y'all, so guess what? Time to try. I don't know which one I want. So this is how it's supposed to be, this crusty Parmesan cheese with the olive oil on the bottom of your potatoes. These are gonna be real hot, but all right, I guess, you know what? I don't even need my plate. I'm just gonna bite into one, y'all. Here we go. It's gonna be hot. Y'all, oh my goodness. It's real hot, y'all, but these are so good. I know why this was a viral trend. I could eat this whole pan. All right, y'all, we're starting with 3 pounds of little potatoes right in our crock pot. So I did a variety of different colors. We got purple, red, and white, and then just some more red ones, all right? So now we're gonna put a little olive oil on top. Just, you know, measure with your heart, y'all. Measure with your heart. All right, now we're gonna do some seasonings. We need a little bit of salt. All right, a little bit of pepper. Pepper, come out, come out, come out. It needs to come out faster. I wish there was a speed setting on here, but there's not. Okay. Now y'all just, whatever kind of spices you like. I have some thyme. I have a little bit of dill. If y'all want to use fresh herbs, you can, but today I'm just using this. We're making an easy side dish for the holidays or for any day. Basil. All right, what else do I have over here? All right, I have, you know what else I have? I'm gonna add a little bit of herbes de Provence. I got these in Europe last summer. Gosh, okay, I can't believe that was so long ago. Wow. Okay, anyways, a little bit of crushed red pepper. This is optional. I just want a little bit. I don't want too spicy, but I want a little zing. Okay, y'all, a little zing. It's fun to say like that. All right, then we also have some garlic. So, you know what, y'all? I'm just putting the whole garlic in because that's what I want to do. Do what makes you happy. You can crush it if you want. I don't want to. I don't feel like it. We have some Parmesan, Romano, and Asiago cheese blend. I've been using this cheese all the time. It's from Walmart. I really like it. So guess what? We're putting this whole thing in, all right? We're making some cheesy, yummy potatoes. All right, I guess now it's all white, which isn't fun. So now I have some Italian parsley, which, what if I just did that? Okay, I mean, I've done it before. Bridgie's like, you've done it before. It wouldn't be that weird if you did it. So we're just gonna rip it apart and put it on top, because why not? It looks pretty. Now it looks better. Mostly I just need something green on here because I just covered all the potatoes with the cheese, and we still have to put one more thing. Oh, the fresh parsley. This looks great. I'm excited, Bridgie. All right, now y'all, last thing, 1 stick of butter, all right? So this is something I'm making for Christmas Eve. I just leave it in the crock pot and let it cook, and that's it. It's easy. It takes like a minute to get ready, and I love potatoes. I like doing different potatoes, y'all. Sometimes I make cheesy potatoes. Sometimes I make mashed potatoes. Oh, you know what? Now I sound like Forrest Gump. Bubba Gump, no, what's that guy's? The shrimp, how he's like, shrimp casserole, shrimp, you know what I'm talking about, Bridgie? Anyways, never mind, okay. Y'all know, right? Where he keeps talking about the shrimp and he talks about all the ways to make shrimp. I'm talking about all the ways to make potatoes. We're gonna cover this and cook this on low or high. I'm not sure, I'll let y'all know later. Say hi, baby. Oh, we should have put your Christmas necklace on. Are you excited for your Christmas photo shoot this year? He's like, nope, I just want some treats, Mama. I just want some treats. Everyone loves you though, Biscuit. You're so cute. All right, you want to get down? You probably don't look that comfortable. Go get your treats. Here, have some more. All right, there you go. Wow, there's 17 treats on the floor. Cat hair. All right, here we go. We have our potatoes, y'all. So I cooked these on high for like the first 2 hours, and then I switched it to low. So we just had our roasted potatoes we put in here with olive oil, butter, Parmesan cheese, and some herbs, y'all. Easy side dish. I love having this in the crock pot. I unplugged it a while ago because it was hot, but these are going to be so good, y'all. Oh, wow. Okay, give me some of this cheese. That's what I want. All right. I'm going to get a scoop of big portion here. I love potatoes. I never met a potato I didn't like. All right, I feel like that's good. All right, let's eat some. We got some cats eating their treats, which makes me happy. All right, here we go, y'all. They're nice and soft. Okay, let's get some of that cheese. The cheese is the best part. What if I just made cheese with a side of potatoes? That's basically what this is. No, there's a lot of potatoes. All right, here we go. Blah, blah, blah. Y'all. Okay, y'all, you know what?